Hello everybody. I'm in the woods of Sweden. It's December 31st, New Year's Eve morning. And what's been going on here lately? I mean, we do have a green winter so far. It's not so much snow. I think it will come a lot of snow actually tonight and the coming weekend. And there's been a storm. There's trees laying down all over the place. And I have a lot to go through here. I mean, I just want to get through this because I've been thinking about doing this video. This would be kind of like call it a 2025 reflections video. But yeah, this is like a winter speech. And of the coming year, 2026, I'm just gonna go through my points, I guess, because I don't want to stick around here. I'm at this shed here where I wanted to go for quite some time. It's pretty cool, old school shed. I mean, this year, what a year, you know. It's been really like an up and down kind of a year. I'm just thinking, I was in Portugal in the beginning of this year. I came back to Sweden. I was living in the south of Sweden. And I got really stressed about start writing my thesis, my master thesis. And I really made it. I mean, that semester, first semester of this year, like from February up until end of May, beginning of June, I was going so hardcore on writing. I really made that decision that I'm gonna finish this on time. And I had a great time doing it. Very dedicated. I just put my mind to it. I will not be delayed with this. And I did make it. I did make it kind of awesome, actually, when I think about it. Not to brag or anything, but I really did a great job with it. It turned out really good. And I kind of enjoyed that time, you know. I just writing absolutely insane amounts of material for my thesis, and then just the weekends I was having some beers. I was just enjoying my weekends. Sometime I went out. I was really lonely, but I was actually also doing a lot, which I also wrote down here. I was very creative during this time. I was actually painting a lot, which I will pick up again probably very soon. So the graduation was insane. It was me and just a few others that actually made it to graduate. And then just in the summer, the job search. I mean, everybody know, job search today, it's a joke. I'm not gonna go into too much of depth about this stuff because it's topics that I can make separate videos really about why I think that society is more and more turning out to be a scam. I mean, I'm not talking about the society as of nature. I'm talking all these ideals and all these conceptions and all these contemporary constructions as in how you should be to get a job. I've talked about it before, just briefly. To get a job, it's a market in itself. How you should behave, how you should speak, how you should present yourself, all of these things, all these different tests, IQ, logistics, or IQ, or personality, or technical skills test. I understand you gotta be qualified. Absolutely. I think the best person should have the job, obviously. But I think that also a lot of people that know how to do the job just fine are not getting the chance because there is some HR woman or something that's just setting up all these roadblocks, basically. It's a whole other story, but you get my point. And I think that's just one example of how, I mean, where is this going? Where is this society? Where is this economy going? To me, it seems like, I mean, overpriced everything. People not able to buy a freaking home. I get actually really bothered just start talking about this, so I just move on, you know. I got offers. I declined them. I had interviews, ghosted. People calling me, not calling back. I said no to offers. That was just not serious. They got back to me, changing their mind about things that is actually kind of unacceptable, offering it again. Yeah, back and forth, basically. In the book, I do everything right. Still a challenge. And I mean, I know that we are not alone. Whatever you're going through, you're not alone in it. You're There are other people going through the same thing, many people. So that's just how it is. Problems with yeah, it's actually one of the reasons why I'm here now. Family issues. I also had some health issues. I injured my knee. I Yeah, family issues, personal problems with visas, driver license. I mean, that stuff that can be dealt with, and I'm dealing with it. It's just becoming another thing when you are having one issue. A lot of times there comes another one. You know what I mean? And that's kind of hilarious. You start to see one challenge coming up, like a big one. Oftentimes there's more coming around the corner. And that's what I feel literally this summer, what it's been like. Whether it's been job searching, whether it's been health issues, personal injury, relationship problems, just life, you know. It's just life. My health, my worries, imperfections, we all got them. I have been writing a lot. I mean, I'm looking back at the year now, and I'm trying to think, like, because I'm not that person that likes to look back really and see, oh, I did all of these things. I like to just be very focused and moving on. That's really what I think I have to do. And I have really taken this time also here to think deeply about my personal problems and who I am as a person and what I should do differently with myself in a lot of aspects, in a lot of aspects. And that takes a lot of meditation to really think deeply about things that you don't like with yourself. To take the time to actually acknowledging it and what can I do about it? Because I think the first step is really just to acknowledge it. And then people say, yeah, and then you have to accept. I guess you have to accept to a certain degree, but you're not solved. You're not fine just by accepting a problem you have with yourself. Then you need to set up a strategy so you just don't, I fall for this, I am so bad in whatever it might be. Now I have accepted it. It sounds kind of like what some Catholics is doing. They just tell their sins and they're fine and they go back to do the same bad things, or they have the same, back to the same pattern or whatever. It's really about setting up a strategy so you can implement like this into your life and how you want to become and what you want to change with yourself, so you're actually living for it day by day. It's not just a one-time thing, acceptance, and then back to whatever it might be. And yeah, let's talk about that actually. This semester, this past 5 months or whatever, my confidence has been so bad. And I am not afraid to say that. I think it has to do with a lot of things, but I don't need to go into that now here, but I can just say that it has to do it's for a lot of reasons. Choices that I've made, and dabbled in things that I probably shouldn't have because of reasons, and I have taken like a bad route, bad choices because of certain things that happened to me. That was literally because me. Think about it like this: you have your problems, you know, you got your problems, and because of your bad problems, maybe you're trying to medicate yourself, and because of you medicating yourself, you start treating people bad, or you do bad choices, you make wrong choices, and that will catch up to you. Because of different things have happened, that has led to my confidence that I need to work on. Like really self-reflection and thinking about your imperfections, and fucking realize how small you actually are and how weak you are in a lot of ways, so you can then rise and actually make changes about yourself, because you probably have that envision of yourself also, how you see yourself in the future, what you want to become, what you want to do, career-wise, personality-wise, health-wise, relationship-wise. All of these things at least I think very, very much about, and also personally with my own personal project and creativity, because I have so much things happening in my head in terms of what I would like to create in life. That's one good thing also. I mean, in that regards, this year has been very creative to me. I've written a lot. Yeah, like I mentioned, I also painted a lot. No music recently, actually, and that's kind of sad. But I have to understand that I need to realize that, okay, I graduate, I wrote a lot, painted a lot, I write a lot again. I job hunted. I searched for jobs like so much. Now got a job. Let's see what's happening with that. Not to look back and try to like make myself feel good or anything like that. It's just like this is what happened this year. This is really what happened. The world. I mean, this is heavy topics. I'm just mentioning it. Made some friends, great. Also some friends that I think personally that I've had from before, maybe I've done too much for. So that also comes to the self-confidence kind of thing, I think. I felt like I've been doing things too much for friends when I should have looked after myself first. And that is one thing that I'm now kind of like, okay, I will put myself first now, work on myself very hard to build up for myself, my significant other, for my girlfriend, to really go down that path where I want to go, and not just trying to be that person who do things for others just to be nice and then forgetting about important things that I have for myself, that I'm so tired of with myself. And that have led me now to really step back. I will actually become, I wouldn't say boring, but I will do other things with my life. It sounds so drastic when you say I will change, but I want to make changes so I'm walking a path that's what I envision, what is right for me. Doesn't need to say more than that, actually. I mean, yeah, I wrote down AI evolving and with robotics, those emerging, another topic in itself, but I follow this topic relatively much, and it doesn't look really that good, to be honest. Record high unemployment rate, graduates difficult to find jobs. I think this is just going to increase. I'm trying to speak with these things with my relatives and my dad, for example. It just doesn't go. It just doesn't reach. Cannot compare with the steam engine. You cannot compare with the industrial revolution. In one ways, of course you can, but this is another magnitude. This is another kind of infiltration in who we are as human beings. The world order and the geopolitical order, like where to live. Yeah, what's going on with Europe? I mean, some changes in Sweden is happening, yes. I mean, there's too little. It needs to be more. Where can one build a future? Where everything is so expensive. Where can you buy a home now? Like a little shed like this one, or a little shed somewhere in Africa? I don't know. I don't want to sound like a downer, but it is heavy to think about where to live. I want to live in Portugal. It's great. It's in so many ways much better than here. Cost of living is also increasing a lot there, but still compared to here. It's a fresh start coming now. It is really, and this is not I don't see it as a New Year's resolution kind of thing. I'm not really like that. If you wanna do a change, you just do it now. And of course, there are some changes that can be good also. One, like, why not start a new chapter if you want to lose weight or you want to cut down on something when it's a new year? Sure, I think it can also be good. It can be great. I'm just not personally really like that, but there are definitely changes that I have already started now. So this was kind of my just rant speaking about the year of 2025. Great year. I appreciate it so much, everything that I've been through. I moved back to Portugal. I graduated, and I just did a lot of positive things, but I also did a lot of destructive things. Didn't treat myself that well always. Forgot about myself at points. Forgot about others at points. I'm here for my family, relatives. I'm here for myself. to reflect, to breathe, to cope with my choices and things that I've been doing, and now the new direction basically. Or it's still the same direction, but there are adjustments, because that's what we gotta do. We gotta do improvements of our life, right? Happy New Year, people. Thank you for watching.